Today at Coyote Classics, we're test driving this 1965 Pontiac GTO. The car sounds great.
It does sound good. It's got the first gear burnout, second gear scratch, disc brakes in the front, and those brakes stop perfect. The steering wheel is nice and straight, speedometer works great, gas gauge works, horn works. It's an air car too, Dalton. So it's got the vintage air in it. Not quite sure how it works, which way it needs to go to, for what, but oh yeah, there you go.
That's air conditioning right there.
Oh yeah, it's cold right now, ain't it?
It looks like they added a retro sound radio. Looks like that's functioning.
That's what's nice about this 65 GTO right here. It's got cold air, all the gauges work, charging here at 14 volts, 60 pounds oil pressure for a Pontiac at about 155. Great oil pressure.
Very nice.
Somebody went ahead and changed this to a 3-speed 350 rather than the 2-speed Power Glide. But the console, the paint on the dash is absolutely gorgeous. It's a really nice car.
That's powered by a YS code 389.
Yeah, pretty much standard 1965 engine too.
Good power.
Nice shifts on the.
Really nice car mechanically.
That was 85 mile an hour just like that. You like it, don't you?
I love it.
100. The suspension is fantastic on this 65. I mean, the steering, the rear end, everything is awesome. Kick down works. What do you think of it?
I like it.
The headliner's nice and tight. You know, as far as the performance of it, mechanics and interior is great. Just an older driver quality paint.
Yeah, let's head back and check it out a little closer. This is a real deal 1965 Pontiac GTO. As you just seen, it drives excellent. It's got cold air. Great sound and dual exhaust.
Sounds good, don't it?
Sounds great.
I mean, the best thing with this GTO is the way it runs and drives, performs, and the interior. It's a great looking car, but it's an older restoration. I'm guessing probably 30-year-old paint. If you look here at the front, Dalt, it's red and you can see just a little bit of glitter, a little metallic in it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's definitely got that 90s paint probably, you know. One of the major things with it, we look at it, it's got a correct YS code GTO 1965 389 block. Vintage air conditioning that blows ice cold, aluminum radiator keeping it cool, power steering, power disc brakes in the front. I mean, this GTO is ready to go. I mean, it's just an awesome driver. Inner fender paint's kind of rough right along the inside of the fender. Like I said, the bottom of the hood's all painted and jams are all done, but everything looks like it was about 25, 30 years old. You know, just done to a nice driver quality back in the day. Bumpers are original. A few little stress spots and stuff on the bumpers, but shined up pretty nice. Back of the hood lies down nice against the fender. It's got some little paint cracks right in here. Like I said, older paint job, but still at, what, 10 foot, looks awesome. Get up close, you can see some little spots up and down the sides.
Yep, just how I would describe it.
Tires and wheels are pretty cool, something you don't see every day. Got some little paint chips here on the, where the door meets the fender. Looks like I did a little rock guard from the body line down. Just a little rock guard there. Guy probably drove on a little gravel or something and wanted to protect it so it didn't chip up. You see that a lot, you know. I don't care if you're, you know, a lot of people want their old car back, but they live on a mile of gravel or something like that, and it's just tough. Trunk lid lines up really good all the way across the back. And actually, you know, that back trim and back bumper look great, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
All the way along the back, that trim is, and that back trim usually is a piece that takes the most beating. It looks great. Here in the top of the quarter and on the roof is great shape. No hail dings, nothing like that on the roof.
It's an older repaint, so you know, maybe wet sand and buff might help too. But
it might, but I would just repaint it someday. There's a couple tiny little, there's a couple little bumps there, and there's a little tiny paint crack there, and a stress crack right here. But like I said, it's one of those that you step back on it. It's a great looking driver. It's not 60 grand, and you can have a lot of fun with it. Paint it later if you want to, but I think it's just a great driver.
I agree.
I'd leave it just the way it is. Corner of the doors had a little bit of work on both sides. Door panel kind of looks original, don't it? Pretty good shape on the door panel. Seats are super comfortable and nice shape. They've been recovered. Headliner's very tight and nice. Back sail panel's great. It's got some 6x9s in the back. But what I like when they restored it years ago, they did a great job on the paint on the dash. It's probably one of the nicer dashes on the 65 GTO I've seen. Paint's all nice and shiny. Use your vintage air back in there. Again, stereo's good. It's just a cool driver. If you get some rock chips and door dings or something, it ain't the end of the world.
Exactly.
If you're looking for a show car, this ain't the car. But it's got a great interior, runs and drives awesome, beautiful console.
A real deal GTO.
Heck yeah, man. Nice car, really is. So we look up and down the driver's side. Again, pretty straight car. You know, could be easily painted again to make perfect if you want it perfect. Over the wheel well is excellent, no bubbles or blisters. Same thing in the quarter panel. There is a little paint crack right here. A work done that needs to be done on the bottom of the door. Front edge of the door is chipped. Rock guard all along the bottom, way at the bottom there. Corner of the door needs work. It's been fixed. Door panel is in good shape. Seats are excellent. No rips or tears in either of the seats. Back seat's awesome.
Yeah, just a nice driver. Check this one out on our site, coyoteclassics.com. I'll put a link down in the comment section if you're watching on YouTube. But again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.